Hello everyone, I'm hippienolic 2, and today's video will be on Splatoon. More specifically, I will be talking about how long I think Splatoon will last, and I'll have 5 tips at the end about Rainmaker mode, which I'm showing off right now. This was on the day that Rainmaker mode was released, and it is personally my favorite of the ranked battles. Now let's get started. We all know Splatoon and love it, but the question is if it has any staying power. If we look back at the release, many people said it wasn't a whole game and had a lot of missing features, some of which have been added, and others which people still want, such as a voice chat, which I would like too. Now Nintendo has already had lots of new weapons, gear, and other free DLC that they were waiting to release throughout the year. I mean, that's one of the best parts about Splatoon, is that it has lots of free DLC pretty often. But what if I were to tell you that it wasn't free and you had originally paid for it when you bought the game? I know, shocker, right? But Nintendo had to finance it somehow, and it took time to make, so they had already made it. People who have data mined the game have found DLC weapons before they were released, showing that they were already developed. Also, some of the features and modes that were originally saw in the trailer did not come out with the initial launch. Why would they not just give it to us all at once, you might be wondering. Well, here's my theory. Splatoon has little staying power and constantly needs new features, new items, and modes to keep people playing it. I often find myself not playing unless there are updates or Splatfest. Now this could just be me, and a little part of it probably is, but it could also be that there isn't enough new stuff to keep players like me playing. Nintendo could have foreseen this, and in the testing, they could have had people eventually get tired. So what do? They split the game up instead of giving it to us all at once, so people like me could continue playing because there would be new stuff. And this would also have me tell friends so they would make more money on sales. So far I've categorized all the current free DLC and soon to come as Wave 1. Wave 2 is still in production, meaning that Nintendo will have to finance it somehow, and they might charge players for the next wave. Wave 2 could already be close to finish now, since we've already seen Urchin Underpass get a remodel to balance it out. This could mean that Nintendo is working very quickly to make more DLC. Why? So people keep playing. Now you could be thinking that this is like all games and they eventually die out. Splatoon doesn't have the longevity, though, of other games. I mean, if we look at it, the game's main mode is online and has a short story mode. You could compare this to COD, where people mostly play online, but in COD there are many different modes that you can play online at any time you want, unlike Splatoon, where you must play at a certain time of day. And no way am I saying Splatoon is dying out yet. I'm just saying that once new content stops, we might see a drop in players. This could be a long time for now, and it probably will be. Nintendo has already sold people the game, but why do they care if I keep playing? Well, they probably want me to keep the servers going, tell others so they buy the game, and potentially buy DLC as well as a sequel. Without constant updates, the game could end up like the Inklings and be dead in the water. Nintendo obviously wants more people to buy the game based on some recent information. One and pretty important is that they're having another test fire for people who don't have the game so they can experience it and hopefully will buy it. Will Nintendo have more weapons in this than the original test fire? I think so, because they don't want to have people not buy it again if they had originally played the first one and thought it didn't have enough features. Having another test fire could mean that they were expecting more people to buy the game. It would be fun to see if some veteran Splatoon players hop on there and splat some news. Now that I say that, I might just do that myself. I digress, and we'll get to the second piece of information. They announced that the next Splatfest is Transformers themed, with Autobots versus Decepticons. This could show that they are trying to reach out to people with some fresh topics. Although this isn't relevant, because Transformers aren't really the Michael Bay ones kids are seeing these days. I'm going Autobots and hope it's my 4th Splatfest win. Well, now I'm gonna tell you some tips about Rainmaker. So here they are, 5 quick tips on Rainmaker mode. 1. If you're outnumbered, get away from the rainmaker because it would explode and splat you. Back away, then move in. It's better let them get it than get splatted. 2. Realize the rainmaker takes time to charge, so take cover if you have it. If one of your teammates has it, be sure to give them cover. Also, lay down a path for them. When you have the rainmaker, it is very difficult to create a path for yourself. 3. And I stress this one. Before the game starts, look on the gamepad and be sure you know where you're going to go if you have the rainmaker. I've had lots of teammates that just go the complete wrong way, and it is very annoying. 4. If you have an ink strike, a good way to use it is to hit the rainmaker. It keeps enemies off it and makes it ready for your team to come in and pick it up. 5. Splatoon is a team-based game, but sometimes, if you have the rainmaker, it's best for you just to go solo and hop in the ink and swim as far as you can. Even if you get splatted, it will take the other team time to get it and make it harder for them to get it to their destination. Now, I'd like to thank you for watching today, and if you didn't like my video, well, I'll have other videos that you might like, and leave a comment down below. Well, if you did like the video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you would subscribe if you like my content. I'll be making more videos on Splatoon, Smash Bros, Animal Crossing, and also, if you would like me to play other games, I have a list down below. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.